Starting off, congrats on Afterparty. I've been through everything but the last episode because that's the one they refused to give me, and I'm eternally enraged by it because I need to know. But I'm so glad I got the two of you paired together because amidst all of the Hitchcock, noir, Wes Anderson of it all, you two really get a very strong just character drama to play between each other. So kind of, and this reminds me, what surprised you about kind of getting to see how this relationship reveals itself and unravels across the course of the season?
I don't know if this is surprising, but I think we got into some really intimate moments as half brothers, and that was a real pleasure to kind of to play with on the day and to see how real we could make it, within the bounds of this comedy, and we knew that if that felt like a real thing, then the comedy would play a lot better too, and the stakes would be higher. So it was a real pleasure to play in the sandbox with Ken.
I echo that. It was so much fun, and we've been dying to work with John, all my career. So to kind of leap in and have this really juicy dynamic that we had, it was just so much fun exploring. It really was. It was just honestly, that was a highlight of the whole series for me, was just getting work with John.
I mean, that episode is so weirdly intense. And then, like, John, you really get to lean into the full drama and weight of this, and then also being a sparkly USO suit. So, was it, I'm so curious just to finding that balance. How do you approach something that, is so character-driven, it's so rooted in this dramatics, but then you also, riding on a horse, and Ken, you have to be eating potpourri, Is it challenging as performers to find that balance, or is it exciting to find that balance?
Well, it's all on the page, and you just it was all there, and you just try and commit yourself to the material as much as you can, and this is just brilliant material. Really, I just thought it was so detailed and yet truthful and funny. So that's why you say yes to the good stuff.
And John, honestly, just watching him close, he had the best seat in the house. He's a master at his craft. I mean, just every approach, every nuance, and also when not to think, because everyone thinks, actors are just, this is how you do it. You study, you do this, you go boom, 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 boom. It's also when you're just in the flow. And I just to see John's approach of just preparation, thought, table read, came in, embodied the role even at the table read before it was stepped on set. But also what made me just really just admire him was just also just being like a surfer in a wave. And when I watch John perform, I'm always like, oh, he's just surfing that wave. Because that's what this is at the end of the day. It is just a surfing lesson.
I was just smiling because I was remembering that table read, and it was a Zoom table read, and you had the most boss table read of all time. Do you recall where you were? You were in
I forgot. Yeah.
He was in the backseat of a limo.
Look, I didn't prepare, so at least I could establish dominance.
He was in the backseat of a limousine.
Hey, Ken sucked at that table read. I'm in a limo.
That's a move. My God. Get in the hot roof and be like, I don't even have time for all of you.
I'm in a limo. Just tell me when to say a line. Yes. Now on to the next actor.
John, Ken, thank you so much. I'm just a huge fan of both of your work for so long. This was so exciting.
Thank you.
Congrats again on the series. It really is such a good year. Have a good rest of your day. A good rest of how many more are you going through. I really hope I get to talk to you guys again soon.
Thank you.
I'm full cartoon mode.
I love it. Thank you.